connaît, nous faisons une simulation au niveau le port et au niveau l'aéroport, mais si ça arrive en plein centre de la capitale, mais qui nous fait? Alors définitivement, c'est une des bonnes initiatives que le gouvernement il prend, comme un expert pareil, pour nous enrichir nos bonnes connaissances. Bien sûr, là, nous travaillons en collaboration de tous les stakeholders, c'est-à-dire la police, fire brigade, fire services, la santé, et surtout au niveau sécurité sociale. Après les événements, comment nous faire pour quitter pour ces personnes-là? Nous disons le layout, qui peut chair par le maire ou bien chairman, un chairperson ou un district council. Mais bien sûr, nous avons toute l'expertise. Alors, nous sommes capables de travailler avec nous, l'expérience qui nous a, en collaboration et avec le commandant de police, SMF et même pourquoi pas au niveau de la santé. Nous, l'équipe est toujours prêt, nous, l'équipement est update. Et aussi, au niveau de la municipalité de Pau, je peux faire ça. Nous pouvons revoir surtout le capital investment en termes d'équipement moderne, qui est accessible plus facile. Et bien sûr, en cas d'une calamité, surtout post-calamité, nous retournons back to square one, le day-to-day activité normale. Au mois d'août, nous avons fini une grande réunion de travail avec tout le head of department, tous les conseillers, nous sommes ensemble, nous mettons la tête ensemble, qui banderaient. Qui côté situation plus catastrophique, nous faisons nettoyer, par exemple, rivière Latanier pour lui, right, nous faisons nettoyer, et aussi nous pouvons là nous demandons une grande collaboration avec les habitants. Arrêtez de ordures, arrêtez de vieux matelas, vieux lormeaux, nous faisons une campagne, un vieux ordinateur, nous ramassons des IBX, nous traversons, nous ramassons, rendre un service, pas obstruer ce là parce que c'est nous-mêmes, nous pourrons nous-mêmes dire.
This project is funded for a grant in aid from the Agence Française de Développement, to whom we are extremely grateful. This project aims to identify the capacity building needs of first response disaster management agencies, identifying linkages and overlaps, with the goal of clarifying roles and responsibilities in order to be better trained and equipped to face existing and future challenges of disasters, be it man-made or natural. The key first response agencies identified include the Special Mobile Force, the Special Support Unit, the National Coast Guard, and the Helicopter Squadron of the Mauritius Police Force, the Mauritius Fire Rescue Services, the SAMU, the National Red Cross Society, the local authorities, namely the municipalities and district council, and members of the National Emergency Operations Command. The project also includes first response agencies for Rodrigue as well as our other islands. The outcome of this project will be achieved through the following outputs. Firstly, response agencies' mandate in disaster situations and crises will be assessed and, where necessary, realigned to ensure unity of purpose between disparate agencies. Secondly, first, worst credible scenarios will be developed to support uniform assessment of capacity and existing gaps within first response system. Thirdly, comprehensive and uniform assessment of first response agency capacity will be carried out, including clear identification of gaps and overlaps. Fourthly, first response agency protocols to disasters that meet the requirements of all stakeholders will be updated to reinforce and support comprehensive, coordinated response and agreed with key stakeholders. Fifth, to identify gaps and propose remedial actions, including capacity building plan to ensure the operational capacity is sufficient for response in all settings. And last but not least, a comprehensive and integrated action plan to build capacity of first response agencies will be produced in a participatory manner with all concerned stakeholders.
The main thing that we're talking about today for all of the representatives from local councils is how they can better improve safety for people at that local level. The local councillors, the local police officers, the local fire brigade officers, local ambulance officers, they know their area very well, and they're better able to work together to take the national plans and apply them at that local level. They also know the community and the community groups. They know which groups are the most vulnerable, and they know who needs to be rescued and assisted more quickly. So our workshop today is helping the planning process to bring together all of the important mayors and chief executives and the chairman, along with the local commanders from the various services, and have them work together to put in place emergency plans to deal with any calamity. What we're also looking at is a range of disasters that go beyond those which Mauritius is more used to, like a cyclone. Should they occur, there will be a severe test. So examples would be a major industrial accident or a maritime accident, for example at the port in Port Louis. Other examples could include a major transport accident. It could be a bus crash, it could be an aircraft that crashes off the airport. So again, we need to test the plans for these calamities in addition to the more usual natural hazards like flooding, cyclone, landslide. We need to be ready for anything that could happen in Mauritius. Even for maritime incidents, which may occur off the shores of Mauritius, could have a significant impact for councils on Mauritius. So, for example, if there was a collision with a ship or a significant fire on board a ship that was just outside the port, should that come ashore somewhere, it could result in pollution. And of course, pollution event not only would damage the environment, which we need to avoid, but it could have a direct impact on things like tourism, business, on fishing. All of the resources we need to keep Mauritius safe and prosperous. So it's important that we're ready to mitigate any disaster on land or at sea.